Testing, one, two, testing, testing. You hear me? Testing, testing. Welcome back to day two. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to day two of my live workshop. This is a live workshop, guys, for you ones that's out there, the audience that's listening, that's watching. This is a live workshop about money and finances, right? And today we're talking about the five homes of money. Okay, we're going to see in this live workshop today, we're going to see what are we going to be doing with our cash right now, right? And we're going to be discovering like a path to redirect where our cash is flowing. Okay, now see, we're in the mix of it, right? We're in the flow of it. We're following the water, right? Cash, the flow, the water, flow. So it's like if we was avatars and like we were water benders, we'll be flowing water. And this is how you will be doing it like that, whatever. But anyways, that was just a little icebreaker for me. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Um and let's just get going. So this is going to be like a scorecard that I you guys about the other day. This is going to be like our scorecard here. Okay, give me a moment so I can pull this over here. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. All right, sorry about that. Back. All right. Hey man, we still getting new to this. I'm still getting new to this. I'm still getting new to this live launching, going live. Um 5 days. So y'all just if you guys don't know, I'm doing a 5-day live launch thing here. Okay. And it's like I'm gonna be going live 5 days in a row, be talking about money and finances. 5 days in a row. I'm gonna just continue to consistently do that over and over and over and over and over. And yeah. And so just to get into this here again, I want you guys to view this for three sets of eyes. Okay, I want you to view this from three different perspectives. Okay, I want you to keep an open mind. Always keep an open mind. All right. And number two, man, please ask questions, guys, because the more questions we be asking about certain things, the more answers we'll know, the more things we'll know. So, hey, man, please ask questions. And also share this video. If you come across anything that, any concepts, things, or anything that you learn here that may benefit you and you want to share it with somebody else, man, just share it with them too. Don't just sit on the knowledge. That's what we're here for. We're just here to spread the knowledge and just empower us with some wisdom, right? So the next question in my thing here is, where should we put our money? Right? So there are 5 financial institutions out there, guys, that we can put our money into right now, right now, right? And we call them the 5 homes of money here. Okay. So as you already see at the top that we already got here, the first one we got is the banks. Those are like our checkings account, not savings accounts. And the banks, they very simple, right? The checkings accounts, the savings accounts, or credit union. Okay, you got the second home you can put your money is going to be like what, the stock market, right? Most people already know about the stock market. It's going to be either your individual stocks or including cryptocurrency, forex markets, all that great stuff. Okay. The third home is qualified plans, that employee sponsored account. Okay, your pensions, these are your 401ks. And the fourth home that we can put our money is what people always call the cat's meow. Meow. We always call it cat meow, but they call it is real estate. Okay, you can invest into real estate, flip, wholesale, Airbnb, rental air apartments, units, all that great stuff. And then you have something here that's something that's called life insurance. That's the fifth home you can put your money. Okay, and so now, before choosing which home is right for you, these 5 characteristics that you guys see here on the side, you got liquidity, safe money, tax deductible, tax write off, growth. Um, when you're using these 5 different homes, we're gonna just those are the 5 characteristics we're gonna go by. Okay, so liquidity pretty much just means, what, like, do I have access to my money within 24 to 48 hours? Is my money liquid? If I need it by Tuesday, by Friday, and it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, can I get it? Can I get it right now? Right? And two is going to be something called safe money. Okay, can you guarantee me, if I have my money in this home, that I'm not going to lose any of my money or the value of it? All right. And then there's taxes, right? You got tax deduction, which means if I put my money into that home, does it bring any taxable income down for the year? And then we got the tax write-off, or we got tax advantages. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it tax write-off, call it tax advantages. Means the same thing. But it means like, hey, once the money is in that home, does the IRS tax it? How did the IRS treat it? Okay. It's either going to be taxed now, tax later, or tax never. Now, if you could be taxed now, and just speaking to the audience out there, if you can be taxed now, you can be taxed later, you can be taxed never, which one would you pick? Speaking to the audience out there. So, most people, they say never. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how the wealthy avoid taxes in their growth. And the last one here, guys, this is going to be growth. Okay. Now, when I say growth, I don't mean 2.5% or 1.5% growth. Okay. To us, it means, does this account outpace inflation? Okay. Because if it's not outpacing inflation, it's really not growing. It's really not growing. So before moving forward, guys, see above, you see the FVVVVI. What we learned yesterday in the 3 ways the money grows in that workshop. When we learned in that workshop, we know money grows fixed. So that's in terms of checkings account or savings accounts, which is the at the top. You got the stock market, your qualified plans, real estates, which are variable accounts. They fluctuate, they go up and down. Then you got life insurance, which is the index. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to keep it very simple. Okay, from left to right, we're going to I'm going to put a plus to each one of these boxes to ensure that shares those characteristics, and a minus if it doesn't. That way, we can kind of determine which home has the highest score, so we'll know which home is the best place to put our money. Right? Where is your money? Where's the best place to put it? Fair enough. Y'all good with that? Audience out there, y'all good with that? Yeah, we're good with that. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. All right, so the first line, man, we got is called liquidity. Liquidity, like I said, is simple, man. It's simple. You can access that money within 24 to 48 hours. You can get that bad boy. Okay. Is the bank liquid? Absolutely. Yes, the bank is liquid. You can go and get your money now if you want to. Right? You can go to that checkers account. You can go use the debit card, go to the ATM, get the cash out right now. You can go get it right now, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's liquid. Okay. Now, what about the stock market? Is the stock market liquid? Now, it actually is, and some may say no because of technology over the last 10 years. But if you do like trading on like E-Trade, or you have like Robinhood accounts or cryptocurrency, you got like Coinbase. I got Coinbase. You can access your money real quick, especially like if you got Coinbase or something, you can get access to your money fairly quickly. So that is a place where you got liquidity for your money. Okay. Now, over here to our qualified plans. Is our 401k liquid? Is my pension liquid? Right? No, it's actually not. Not until you're 59 and a half, that qualifying age, that qualifies you to be a certain age to get access to your cash. We need cash right now. We need it. We don't need to wait till 59 and a half. We need it by tomorrow. I need it now. Right? So we don't have liquidity there. Okay. Now, the fourth one here, guys, is going to be real estate. It's going to be real estate. Real estate is definitely not liquid. Imagine if you had like a 60 unit apartment complex, right? You got to choose a 60 unit apartment complex and you needed cash tomorrow. You know, they taking some time to do just short sales, to get rid of the property, right? Real estate is one of the best investments. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna cap. It's one of the best investments out there, 100% to hold long term, but it's just not very liquid. Okay, it's just not very liquid. And the last one we got is life insurance that's sitting over here in the corner, right? And it's life insurance liquid. Mostly it's not, but it actually is. Because if you got cash value in your life insurance policy, you have access to your cash value. You can actually go in there, pull out the cash from your policy, and do with it what you want. And it's absolutely liquid. That money is in your account within like two to 3 days. You got it. It'll be in your account. So just finish that first line here. We're going to go over to the next line that we got here, and is called safe money. Remember what I said about safe money? Can you guarantee me, Malik, that I'm not going to lose money here? Can you guarantee me that? The banks is definitely safe. We know that for a fact. You know, it's according to the FDIC that it's safe for up to $250,000. So it's obviously, I'm going to put a plus there. Okay, I'm going to put a plus there for it. Now, can you guarantee me safety in the stock market? Can you guarantee me, Malik, that the stock ain't gonna go down? No, man. Look, man. It's gonna do what it do. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. It's gonna do what it do. So no, I can. We don't have safety there. Absolutely not. Right? We don't have no safety there. So I'm gonna put a minus. Put a minus there. Okay. Markets be up and then they down. Be up and then they down. Okay. Now looking at our qualified plans, can you guarantee me safety in my 401k? Okay, I'm saving for retirement. Can you guarantee me my money's safe in my 401k? Okay. Um, if you guys don't know, if your 401k is tied to the stock market, majority of our 401k, if we're putting money in our 401k and we're saving it for retirement, that money is linked to the stock market. Okay, and if the stock market by happens to go down, which it does, guess what our 401k gonna do? The money in there is gonna go down too, right? But if the stock market go up, guess what our money gonna do? It's gonna go up too. So it's like it rides the wave of the stock market, like the 401k waves ride the stock market wave. So the stock market going down, 401k going down, right? So you can't guarantee me safety there. Put me a minus right there. Put me a minus there. So when it comes to real estate, can you guarantee me safety? If I put my money in real estate, in the real estate market, most people be saying let's do real estate. Let's put our money in real estate market, in the real estate market. We made an investment on a property. Can you guarantee me it's not going to lose value if I make an investment on a property? We all know real estate. Over a long term, it grows, it appreciates. But you can't guarantee me that it'll appreciate in this season, in this season, in this season. So I'm gonna just put a minus there. Okay. We're looking for guarantees. We're looking for guarantees. We need to make sure, like that bank, we need to make sure. Now, and then we have something over here again. We got life insurance. Now, is life insurance safe? It's index, right? The floor is zero depending on what policy it is, especially. And if it's an index universal life insurance policy, it's absolutely safe in the floor of 0%. And what I mean by floor of 0%, Malik, what you mean by that? The audience may ask that. Malik, what you mean by 0%, like 0% floor, 0% floor? It means that if the markets happen to go down, you wouldn't lose. You wouldn't lose any principal. Your the value of your money wouldn't go down. But if the stock market happens to go up, you will obviously happen to, you will gain. So it protects you from any market losses. Okay. So your money is safe. Put a plus there. Go ahead, put a little nice good plus. Now going on down, we're knocking this thing on down. So going on down to the next line, we got taxes. Now taxes, that's a huge part. With not only just building wealth, but preserving your money and keeping it, right? And so when it comes to the bank, does the bank offer any tax deductions or tax advantage for just keeping your money there? Okay. No. Put me a minus here. Your money just sitting there. Okay. Put a minus for both of those. And what about when it comes to the stock market? Is there a tax deduction from buying or selling stocks? Not really. Not really. Right? Not at all. And is there a tax deduction when you pay like because you like if you like selling stocks or anything like that, is there any tax deduction, tax advantages? The most things you will pay with when it comes to stocks and buying and selling stocks is you will be paying capital gain taxes on those. You know, you'll be paying capital gain taxes. I don't see anything like it's avoiding taxes or anything like that. You pull the money like let's say you got Robinhood, right? And you got some stocks and the money you make money on those stocks and you start, wanting to pull money out. Let's say it goes up to a lot of money, $1,000, 50,000, who knows? But you decide to take some money out, you'll have to pay what is called capital gain taxes on that money when you get ready to file your taxes. Uh, yeah. So just a little wisdom there for you guys. So there's no tax evading on the back end for that neither. Okay. Now what about our 401k or qualified plans? My IRA. Is there a tax deduction when it comes to 401ks? Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna put up. That's why we just saw that plus there. I know I had saw it. I saw it too. The plus was still there. Is there a tax? Most Americans they partake in it, right? We do 401ks. We have our 401ks. Okay, let's say you work at Apple. Okay, you made 100. You make 100K a year at Apple, right? And you put $15,000 into your 401k. And on paper, when you get ready to file your taxes, it's only showing that you are making $85,000 because the payroll they already deducted the money that you already have going towards your 401k. When you get paid, that money already has been going towards your 401k already. They already deducted it. So let's say they already deducted 15 grand went into your 401k. That's great. You made $85,000 on paper, which puts you in a potential lower tax bracket. And that's what most of us do. It's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Obviously, it's a good thing, right? It is. But let me ask y'all a question, audience. Let me ask the audience a question here. How do you feel about taxes? Okay. Are taxes in our country, just being honest, just being real? Y'all, are taxes going up or are they going down? Taxes in America are always been going up historically every year. And I heard they're gonna be going up even more. But it's like it doesn't really matter. Taxes are always going to increase. So if me and you can agree taxes are always increasing historically the last 100 years, actually, look, walk me through this explanation, okay? Let's say I have a 401k and I work at Apple. Okay, and I put 15K into it every year, and that account grows over the years. I save honestly after my 30s, my 40s, my 50s, my early 60s, and I end up saving about $1.2 million in my 401k by the time I'm 60 years old. So I'm 60 years old. Get the picture now. I'm 60 years old and I got $1.2 million in my 401k. I'm getting ready to retire. Great job. Good job. But now I get taxed on that money in the future when taxes are higher. And who does that benefit when the taxes go up every year? It's not going to benefit me. It's not. It's going to benefit Uncle Sam. But why do we do that kind of stuff though? Why do we do it? You feel me? You begin to start thinking like, wait a minute, like why we gonna work a job like this all the way up until we're 65? So we go, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we start to question it, like do it. And then we begin to like narrow it down, like, man, it's kind of all we know for us, right? It's what our parents did, get a job, get a 401k, new payroll enrollment, hey, they all that good stuff. New payroll enrollment. Hey, go ahead, sign up for that 401k. Get your benefits, baby. Go ahead. And before we know it, we're 62 years old, knocking on retirement door. We got 800,000. We got 1.2 million in the 401k that's not been touched yet. And it's gonna be taxed. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be taxed. And we already know that taxes is gonna increasingly be going up every year. So people might say, Malik, I'm aware. I'm already knowing that the tax is gonna go up. Man, I've been knowing that stuff. So I got a Roth 401k. I'm like, hey, that's what's up, my boy. So you got some tax advantages here. So there's gonna be a plus there for a tax right out. You got your tax advantages there. Put a plus there for it. Right. So this is when you doing something like if you having like a Roth, like if you guys never heard of a Roth 401k, that's somebody that's saying, hey man, tax me today. I'm aware that the tax is gonna be going up. Tax me today. I want to pay taxes now. So I want to grow a tax-free retirement. So my Roth IRA, it grows. When I retire in the future, that's all my money. I don't care what's happening in Congress, man. I'm good. I'm straight. I know the tax is going to be going up. Don't care about the future tax rate. I'm good. But there's one problem about the Roth, right? It's a phenomenal product. I'm not just knocking it, saying it's not a phenomenal product. It's a good product. But here's a problem. There's a limitation on them. $6,000 a year. If you're at a qualifying age, you can catch up and do about $7,000 a year. So you can't put too much away over there. If you make too much money, you don't qualify for it. If you make too much money, you don't qualify for it. And you can't save too much. So it's definitely some limitations there. Okay, definitely some limitations there on what it can do for you. I'm just saying. Okay. There's no liquidity that isn't, because you can't, touch my money if I put it in there. Not actually growing the Roth. But it's like I said, it's a great product, for most people, for some people. Okay. I already pushed the thing here. You already see it. So the next line we got real estate. Does real estate offer a tax deduction? No. But most people may say yes, because if you purchase a real estate property, does it offer a tax deduction? It does not. Okay, but it does. But the ownership actually does, and that's called a tax advantage. You can write off the appreciation of the house, and you can write off the interest. Okay, it's a great way of owning real estate from a tax perspective. If you guys didn't know that, it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. And the next one we got here, guys, is life insurance. Got good old life insurance. Does life insurance offer a tax deduction? It doesn't offer. It doesn't offer a tax deduction when you make your payments to when you pay in your premiums to your policy, your monthly premiums. You can't write it off. There's no tax write-offs there. Now, yeah. Oh, there it is for the plus side. So let's say you're a corporation and you can do something that's called an executive bonus. That's where That's what a C corp pays cash through payroll to a C-level executive like a CEO or CIO or CFO. And that is considered an executive bonus where it's a write-off of the corporation. That's why I got plus here for tax write-off, because in some purposes it is a tax write-off for some individuals. Okay, like if you're a C-level executive individual, okay, that's like a CEO or CIO or CFO. Okay, so that the taxes already be taken care of by the corporation, but that's not what most people are out there, in society. Not not most people are all CEOs like that. Okay, um, so yeah, that's why I said the tax advantages from that. Similar to the Roth, the life insurance policy, it does fall under tax code 7702, and it does grow tax free. You have access to tax free access to that money, and there's no limits or contribution. You can save $100 a month, or you can save $1,000 a month. You can put $10,000 in a year, or you can put 10,000 a quarter. It's pretty much totally just up to you at what you want to set aside in that type of policy. If it's structured correctly, it can be a phenomenal tool for building wealth. Okay. Now, the last line we got here, guys, is simple. It's gonna go by really quick. It's really simple. Is growth. And what I mean growth is if I put my money here in this account, does it outpace inflation? Right? Is it going to outpace inflation? Because inflation just keep on going up. Okay. Now, when it comes to the banks can face all inflation. Okay, face all inflation, and it obviously isn't safe in there. It face it all. Okay, it's like paddling up a creek that's just coming down on you too fast, and you just can't keep up with it. It's just crashing in your face. But yeah, and obviously the rest of these accounts actually can. And when it comes to stock market, qualified plans, 401k, real estate, life insurance, when it comes to those, these all have the ability to outpace inflation. So as we wrap it up here, let's just see how everything scored. We see here our checkings account, savings account scored a 2 out of 5. When it comes to putting your money in this home, in your checkings account, savings account, you have liquidity and you have some safety there, but you're not having it. You don't have any tax deductions or tax write-off or any good growth. It's not really outpacing inflation there. So it's a score of 2 out of 5. And when you put your money there in that, in your checkings account, savings accounts. And we see here our stock market here scored a 2 out of 5. Okay. The stock market got liquidity. When you put your money in the stock market, you can get your money out within 24 to 48 hours, but your money isn't really safe. You're not really having any tax deductions putting your money there. When it comes to tax advantages, you're either paying capital gain taxes when you have your money there, so it's not really tax advantage, and you can experience some growth. So that's why this is scored a 2 out of 5. So you got liquidity and growth there. And when it comes to our 401k, our retirement accounts, qualified plans, it's not really liquid and it's not really safe, because if it's you have to be like 59 and a half to access money out of your 401k, have to be that qualified age, and having your money in there, like the reason why it's not safe is because it's tied to the stock market. So if the stock market is going down or it's going up, your 401k is riding it too. But tax deduction, because you are not paying taxes on that money as the years go by, and tax advantages because some people might have like a Roth, right? They're saying, hey, tax me now. Don't tax me in the future when taxes are what? High. Thank you. And then we have growth, right? Because if the stock market starts to grow, guess what? Your money is going to start to grow in your 401k. And it's going to 3 out of 5. And we got over here real estate. Real estate, you got good tax, you got tax write-off, and you got growth. It can appreciate, and you can write off the interest of the home as it appreciates. And then over here, you got life insurance, right? You got life insurance. And life insurance pretty much scored a 4 out of 5, right? A 4 out of 5. Now, prior to this video, could y'all have ever thought that having your money in life insurance could be a best home to build wealth and have it safe? Because most people say no, and that answer is right. Because like, hey, it's life insurance, But let me give y'all guys a quick. Matter of fact, yeah. Let me. I might. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Okay. There's a concept called BOLI. I want y'all to write it down. I want y'all to go and Google it. It's called BOLI. Look it up. Google it. Put it in your web browser today, y'all. Today, put it in the web. Google BOLI. Okay, and after this video, I want y'all to take some notes. I want y'all to look at it. BOLI, bank owned life insurance. So let me ask you a question. Why does Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Chase, Citigroup, US Bank, and trustees all have billions and billions of cash and life insurance? Why? Well, they may know this. They may know something. They may know this. Okay, they may know that insurance offers them the ability to have liquidity on their funds. They may know what we're looking at right now. They may know it offers to have safety and to have growth and tax advantages. So we make our deposits to our bank like what, every 2 weeks when we get paid out of payroll. The banks use life insurance to build wealth with our money. And what do we get? We get liquidity and we get safety, but they keep the tax advantages and the growth, especially the growth. So if you somebody out there that's listening to this video right now and you're thinking like, man, Malik, I didn't even know this, man. You just kind of told me something I didn't even know. And I'm open to learning more about that fifth home of money, then I highly suggest you come tomorrow to tomorrow workshop where I'll teach you more about how these policies work and how you guys can benefit from them and how they could work for you. So that's it for today. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for joining. This is my day 2 of doing this live presentation. I'm just trying to see how it goes. And I'm going to just keep going with it. But yes, um, you just got, that's it. I'm done. Bye-bye.